Hello everybody, Rosa Tulips here. I'm just fighting this Kyoshin. Why is he saying? Wow, okay, whatever. He manages to catch me out on my sweep mix-up there, and I think I get the win here soon. Yeah, I get a parry and I win. And yeah, just kind of good overall, and pretty good, and oh, I guess he wants a rematch. Okay.
Victory!
Of course. Hello everybody, Rosa Tulips here, and I'm just showing you a few of my favorite games as I spend my time this anniversary of For Honor, just repping up all my characters. And as it currently stands, I only have one character that I own that I don't have repped up yet. And that would be Hidakiri, but they are very close and I'm probably going to get them done by the time you're seeing this video come out. But overall, these are just some of my favorite games where I play not killers, but this isn't Dead by Daylight. Some heroes I wouldn't normally play. I'm just sort of testing the waterworks, seeing what I like on the roster, and seeing what I don't. And for some reason, there's a common theme between every single match that helps tie them all together, which I suppose is pretty cool. Overall, pretty eventful this week, on my end at least. Just trying to wrap up all these characters. Tiandi was probably the fastest character I've wrapped up in this game, and that's mostly because I did like all of the Dominion and Breach orders with Tiandi, so not only was I getting more XP from playing those game modes, but I was also getting the order challenges XP for doing them as well. But strangely enough, Tiandi was just like the one Vanguard character I did not click with in the slightest. Because on one hand, we have his Dragon Kick mix-ups, which I really like, but the problem is you can only really get into the Dragon Kick mix-up when you get a parry. Either a light parry, you can get a heavy, or a heavy parry, you go for the zone, and you can cancel into the Dragon Kick. But that's just kind of about it. Everyone's going to be able to parry the, like, Dragon Dodge attack Tiandi has, where he just kind of spins around you and everyone memes it to hell and back. But, like, he doesn't really have a good way to get into Dragon Kick from neutral outside of just landing a zone attack, which is a bit of a risk since, you know, that can also be parried. It doesn't have many properties to catch people out. But you can still go into it if they block it, which is pretty cool, as you like just saw. But if they parry it, yeah, that's just the end of it. And as you can see from my gameplay here, honestly, my Tiandi, when they're not doing the Dragon Kick mix-up, is just kind of boring as fuck. Just a lot of palm strikes and dodge for unblockable, not unblockable, undodgeables being thrown out here. And frankly, I don't really like the palm strike mix-up with Tiandi. Like, sure, it can open people up and it can chip away at their health, but like, I don't really like it all too much. It's why I don't really like Warlord either. But I also need to get better at just remembering to use zone attack when I get a heavy deflect. Not heavy deflect, a heavy parry on certain characters, just for I can get more damage, and for Tiandi especially, so I can get back into Dragon Kick mix-ups. But yeah, I go ahead, I kill this guy, and he leaves. You're gonna be seeing that a lot this video. Everyone leaving at like the final round so that their MMR doesn't get changed. in the slightest. And next up we got Nobushi. Nobushi was also a character I really hated to play for basically the entire time I was repping her up. And that was mostly because I played her in exclusively duels. For the most part, I don't think I played a single match of Dominion with Nobushi, even though she is considered to be better in Dominion. I just didn't do it because I wanted to... Because frankly, in Dominion, I just kind of find that one person who isn't with their team and single them out in a 1v1. So even in Dominion, I sort of play it like it's duels, and I still have a lot of skills I need to work on, if that's the case. But this Warden, he fucks me up very well in this first round. He gets like 2 crushing counters from the heavy undodgeable. And for the most part, I just really don't like Nobushi. Like, everyone knows that they're pretty bad in duels. Everything they have is kind of reactable. And like, the only success I have found in watching like other content creators play Nobushi is like, you just kind of have to hope that your opponent fucks up and falls for one of your defensive options. And I'm not even kidding on that. Like, most of the time you see them doing the heavy attack into hidden stance soft feint and trying to make their opponent go for a light parry, even when it won't work. You keep trying to... Like, you'll see all these content creators when they play Nobushi, like, try to fake out their opponent, making them think that they go for a light parry. But they never dare throw out an actual light attack, because the opponent's gonna parry that. So you just have, like, these Nobushi players basically just spam the shit out of their hidden stance until it works. And, like, that's not fun to fight. It's not fun to play as either. Because a lot of it comes down to, alright, am I doing the kick or am I doing the undodgeable? Oh, you already know which one I'm going for? Okay, I'll just feign the undodgeable and hope that you are stupid enough to let me get the guard break. Like, nothing Nobushi has really works from neutral. And that just makes her very unfun to play as in duels. And I played her for the entirety of, like, the first rep, just fighting in duels. Like, I know she has plenty of good defensive options, but they just do not click with me as, like, other defensive characters like Black Prior or Valkyrie had. But I managed to squeeze out a win for the last 2 rounds. The Warden just kind of gives up after all his health is taken to bleed. Which, the amount of times I've killed people, or people who have killed me, from like full health when I'm like fully bleeding, on like 10 HP left, I'm bleeding out, I just absolutely shred the shit out of my opponent. I'm surprised this Warden didn't put up much of a fight after I did the same to him. But to each their own, I guess. This guy dodges kick 3 times in a row because they just keep throwing it out like a dumbass. He gets me with a good few bashes here. I go ahead, I go for the kick again for some reason, because what else am I gonna fucking do? I land a pretty good attack there. I try to fake out a like top light, I think, because he keeps going for that crushing counter. I catch him out with the undodgeable there, because I finally caught on that he's just gonna dodge every time I go into hidden stance. And then I interrupt him with a kick there. He almost absolutely shreds me here, but he puts himself out of stamina by throwing out the zone attack, which, Warden players, please don't throw out the zone attack. It is just not worth it. And he leaves so his MMR doesn't get reset. Cool. Very, very cool. So next up, I have Hidekiri against the Sohei. And Hidekiri, as I said, only character I haven't repped up as I am doing this voiceover, but by the time you see the video, she probably is repped up. Hidekiri is like the biggest salt mine of a character I have played so far. Like, the amount of footage I had to cut for this video from how much salt there was whenever I played Hidekiri was fucking insane. And I understand, like, Heavy on Red was sort of popularized by Hidekiri's brain-dead playstyle. But honestly, I feel like a character like Hidekiri in a game like For Honor does have a genuine place to exist in this game because of just how sweaty this game can be. Like, every fighting game has that character where you can just kind of chill out and play them even when you don't have that much brain power to put into them. Like a hard day of work, you just want to sit down and play your favorite game, but your favorite game is sweaty as fuck, so you need a brain dead character to get wins with. And that's Hidekiri in this game, I would say. That or Ocelot. But the Sohei lands his one shot after I put myself out of stamina trying to deny his one shot, so there's that. Going into round 3, I realize pretty easily that his whole plan to get souls is to just spam the shit out of his light attacks. So I just don't let him land a light attack, I don't think. He tries to go for a few guard breaks here. I am just very slow at getting the parry on Sohei's attacks. Like, I don't know what it is. Sohei's like heavy attacks come out so slowly, I just don't really know how to parry them, I don't think. I have a similar problem with like Warlord and Medjai. I just need to like slow down and actually wait for the parry window to come up. One of the most disgusting things Hidekiri has is like going into her sweep, hitting you once, and then going back into her kick mix-up. I've said it once and I've said it before. Hidekiri and Centurion are very similar characters in like just a basic understanding. Like, they both have chargeable heavy attacks and chargeable bashes. And Hidekiri is by far probably the more powerful version, because Hidekiri just has a much more disgusting option to hit you out of her sweep. Like, you'll see me do this a lot. Like, I'll go for the sweep, hit you with the guaranteed heavy, and then go immediately into a level 1 kick. And 9 times out of 10, it catches people. You can't really do that with Centurion because his punish gives him a pinning heavy. Even if you do like the modified level 3 version, you'll still have a pinning heavy, and that will give them some time to react to the level 1 bash afterwards. But yeah, this guy says wow, and I'm pretty sure in 3, 2, 1. Oh, he doesn't leave. He's just salty. Well, that's it for now. Have a good day.